Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. It's the first video in the new year. I hope you all had a great New Year's Eve and you got to ease into the new year fantastically. I'm gonna build something more modern today. I built some more whimsical builds towards the end of the year, and I saw a lot of creators do the same, and now I'm in the mood for something more modern. And I thought maybe a build where I focus on like energy efficiency, something that makes use of a little bit of eco living. I don't know. We'll see how far I fare. What I do want is to have like a little stand for the trash can and bikes, and have that have solar panels on top. So I'm building that first, actually, just so I know I have it. I just don't want to forget it, because I know I will. It's always funny to me that stuff like solar panels are considered an outdoor activity. Let's make that conveniently smaller. Okay, no, let's see. Before I continue this thing, I'm gonna build the main house now, just so we know what we even have to work with. Maybe it's gonna be a bungalow with a rooftop terrace. Could be fun. I've not done a rooftop terrace in ages. Have done a bungalow recently though, so I don't know. I'm wondering if I want to have like a tall ceiling here. That's what I'm doing right now. Like, that might be fun. I just want a little entryway, I think. This one tile row being the little entryway. It's fine. Okay, then this would be the living room and maybe also kitchen. I'm not a fan of open floor plans, but a lot of these buildings have them. Although it would be more eco-friendly to not have an open floor plan. So maybe I scrap the idea with the skylight. Or at least that specific skylight. Still on my skylight bullshit here. I'm trying. So I decided to actually make it closed off. What's happening here? Excuse me, roof. That's not okay. I can't have a hole in my roof. For fuck's sake. Now we have a skylight. That took way... That was so needlessly complicated. It doesn't even do much. But I feel like it adds to the vibes, and that's all I need. But if I have a rooftop terrace, I might want to section off more places on the roof, just so I know what counts as the terrace and whatnot. I don't know where I want the ladder to go, so for now that's this, but there will be a hole where the ladder is, I think. Oh, and also, I want some rooftop garden thing. That's good. That's nice. I'm just mapping things out right now. I'm not really going into harsh details. But essentially that's the vision. We could theoretically also say one tile over and then have more solar panels here. Oh, and maybe a wall to the side will also help. I have to space it out like so. Yeah, I don't know. I keep it like that for now. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, yeah, I think for the basic layout, that's fine. Now, where do I want to place this? I think maybe a little bit ways away. I don't want to have it super annoyingly far away, but like, I'm gonna map something out again. I'm gonna use a very obviously not meant for this floor, but like, what if? And then, see, then I would want it probably further down. That is annoyingly far away, but I kind of like it. Hey, let's see, fences. Or wait, before I go with fences, let's style the actual building and then the actual bike port thing. Because how am I gonna judge if the fence goes with anything if I have cloud floors? We're going for modern here, not whimsical. So let's see. You could still go for the round doors, but in a fun color, like blue or yellow. I always like the yellow with the modern stuff because it's so... the wood is so orange and everything kind of works. But it is very in your face. You could also make it green to just, you know, put emphasis on like a good blueprint for this modern build. I may want a single door actually for the terrace door. This kind of fits even though it's not green. but it fits because it's a metal door too. And it has the, these are fun windows, but they're black, and I don't know if I like it. But they are fun because they open. I keep them in mind. Like, it has so many variants, and I think I could really build something cohesive with it, but then I don't think it goes with that door anymore. I guess I can do this and fix the problem immediately. But then we have that random light wood here that I could fix with this window, but then that... You see my issue here? Can I mix these all? I wonder if I need that room. Yeah, I do need that room because I've decided I want this to be a small family with one child, and this is a very small room, but I think big enough for a kid's room. Okay, let's go. Let's try this. Let's just filter for our Lost Drug and our Eco Lifestyle pack. This is the bathroom. We only have one bathroom. That's fine though. I wonder if in the living room we could use this window. And I wonder if we can use this window for the kids' room. Because I want to incorporate more of both packs in ways that make sense though. I don't want to have it feel disconnected. And a part of that is just that both of these color themes have to continue throughout the entire house. Like the front and the back of the building both have to have both color themes, I think. So if we do that there, I would like to also have it in the bathroom. Although that makes the layout harder, so we'll see when I actually furnish the bathroom here. If I'm actually really attached to this layout or if I'm just not gonna do that. Because I have the slight feeling, the ever so slight feeling that I'm currently making things harder for myself once again. These windows not being at the same height is kind of making things harder than they have to be for me right now. I don't appreciate it. And then this mirrors that door. And now, doorways. I think I want kitchen and living room to have open doorways, and the rest obviously closed. We could go back to the green, but probably not. Oh, this is almost the same color. That's interesting to me. Now, what's a modern door that I like? Most of the doors that I like are not modern. These doors are so basic, but this is a very cool door that I don't use often enough, but this is not the build for it, but I should sooner or later make another build because I love that door and I never use it. I use the kind of boring doors. Before I go on to the inside, this time I'm gonna build the outside first. Because I want to have a cohesive inside and outside, and I think my outside options are a tad bit more limited. So oftentimes I build houses where I want it to be reflected that the house probably had a life before the current owner. But this time I wanted to feel like somebody put a lot of thought to build exactly what they want. So I wanted to be a bit more cohesive. And that's why I feel like I should start on the outside. Long story short. Oh yeah, the stone texture already really helps. Oh yes. Looks way more organic. Because a lot of the modern builds that look so boxy as mine does right now, I feel like they have a problem with looking cheap and cold. Because they are cheap. They're usually built around like saving material, streamlining production. They're built to be cost efficient. And I don't like if you're able to tell. Maybe we can also use those stones for the pathways. I want the ladder here, I think, which also means that I want there to be a hole here. Hey, why did you recolor this? Excuse me. That is so unnecessary. You're just trying to be difficult now, game. Ladder. I think I want the wall, actually. I would really like the fence, but when I put the fence, I only have one edge piece of the fence here. That is really, truly annoying. Trying so hard. And maybe put, like, plants there. There we go! I made sense of it. There we go! There we go. That's kind of cute. With a green on green. We could also go contrasting colors. The purple might be even more fun. It's very quirky. That is more down to earth. Less quirky. Let me see something, because I thought about decorating this wall. That's the right color. I want to use the same color that we have for these windows. Again, I just want to connect the front of the building with the back of the building. There definitely needs to be a pillar there. See, because now with the ladder, it looks like it's a part of the design. I actually quite like that. And now if I do that with a fitting column, if I find one. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky now. Oh wait, can I find green maybe? Oh, that, no. I think I'm gonna go with the white. It's the most boring option, but also the only option that works. Okay, so now that I have decided on this, why are you not continuing over there? Oh god, sometimes I hate this game. Nothing to change your liar. Is it the ladder? It's the fucking ladder. Yeah, okay, then I can't do anything. Can I just... No, I can't do anything. This is just how it's got to be. Almost like I'd rather want it to not be on that wall at all then. Like, I figure something out. I also thought, because we're having a modern house, but we're having a greenery-focused house, why not have, like, green stuff growing on our green-focused house, right? And those look like those, I have forgot what they're called, scallops? Like, what the plants can hang on and grow on. Ew. I don't know what season I'm in, but it's not pretty. I decide on the flower color once I've decided on a wall color, I think. Okay, no. Now I feel like I can actually pick a wall color. I do still like something green, I think. How about the quirky purple? I enjoy the quirky purple. Ooh, pink is even better. Very, very girly. Girly pop, even. This has some texture, which I like. It's very present in the green swatch. The gray is kind of calm, but probably not my favorite. Ooh, I think I decided. I want this sun yellow. Yeah, it's been decided. It's such a nice warm tone. And now for the carport, bike port, and trash can, hider. Don't actually know what these things are called. They're everywhere, at least here, but I have no idea what their name is. Little roofy thingy. I think I want another wood. I really love this one for decks, but I don't know if I like any of the colors for this deck. Because this has not enough contrast and the other have too much contrast. Or is this still alright with a dark deck wood? Maybe. Maybe it's what we... You know what? I won't touch it right now. No touchy. And I will put some plants on this one too. Wait, now that I have the color of the house, I can pick flowers. I think the yellow to complement the wall color is quite nice. I don't want to use too many flowers, but definitely as an accent here or there. Nice. I can now pick a fence. Yeah, I don't think I want to use the fence that comes with Eco Lifestyle, because that's boring. It's a boring fence for this building, for this layout. It's too blocky. We can't have another square wall somewhere. This could actually be good because it has the black. The green doesn't match, but they also come in the wood color that we have. No, that's actually perfect. The light wood combined with a darker color. No, normally I go in a little, but I think with this house it doesn't work. So I go out one. I want a fountain. Oh, green. I need to see the fountain. Go away. So, I don't think I can use the... Yeah. Fuck. Fine. I need something like that, but modern. Maybe... Wait, maybe... This works well with the mirroring of the curve. It's not necessarily modern, but maybe good enough. Ah, I'm not sure. I'll keep it in the back of my head and test other things too. I think I do a double gate here. Ooh, wait. Hello? Yeah, that's better. Okay, the actual landscaping and such, I will do later, and I will now move on to the inside of the building. Now, floors. I'm thinking wood. We could also do tiles. But right now, this wood looks pretty to me, because it goes with the windows. Now, wallpaper is gonna be tricky with modern decor, but not impossible. But I want to start with the living room, I think. Because the living room is such a great pointer room, in my opinion. Kind of like it. But this part between the windows is annoying me. Can this be remedied? Arg! I need this, but in one of the wood slabs. Not 4. Does this help then? No, I think I'm gonna have to live with this or not use the wallpaper or not use it on that wall. So let's see. Yeah, I think I like it like that. I was wondering if it's maybe odd to not have anything on that wall, but I think if we add these, it's gonna make more sense. Because it's mirroring both the color as well as the stripiness of the wallpaper, so it's more translated for that. Now I wonder, do we want a fireplace? Fireplace is not very eco-living. I think all of the fireplaces have a negative footprint. Yeah, they have an industrial footprint, all of them do. But we have fake fireplaces too. Like that one, for example. And one came with a new kit. That one. So these could work if you want the fireplace feeling, but you don't want a fireplace. I mean, let's see. A picture frame television over the fake fireplace makes sense, I think. Because you would have a picture above a fireplace. And then I want the couch here and maybe a bookshelf behind it. Let's just quickly place a sofa here to get the spacing right. Maybe we can build it up to exactly this height. Oh, we can! Oh, nice. I'm not sure about the color. Let's see. So we can block these because I plan on having more books and this is more decorative. But what I do want to do is to stuff the more empty shelves behind the couch. This one was kind of empty, yeah. That's starting to look quite comfy. I wonder if I have this pull to one side only, maybe to, you know, block the light to the television, where it would be annoying. Wait, maybe this one is actually quite cool. Yeah. Okay, I like it. I officially like it. Nice. Because you have those warm tones and you have a little bit of the black again. I like this. I want this to look like it's one tiered coffee table, but like one. So I'm moving them a little bit into each other. This, I was looking for this, because I think I want the poof, because I want more seating, but I want it to look mobile, so that it at least looks like you could reach the bookshelf. Of course you can't, but we don't have to know that. And now this is a room for these speakers. Surround sound. And then we obviously need to cozy it up a little bit with a rug, because that's all wood. They probably have a really efficient floor heating system, but we still want a rug. I was thinking this rug because it goes with the wall and also with the doorway because it is round, but I don't know color-wise. And this would fit, but this is the color of the floor. It's invisible. It's really cool, but also really not. If it came in different colors, I would have won with this. I want to use this rug. I want to use the other rug. That's not it. Maybe this. Although I'm missing some of the green. I think this is actually the best option we have. But I need to find a way to get the wallpaper back in the game. Fake fireplace with a candle here. Up, 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 up. This has a little bit of the green and a little bit of the orange. And it looks very modern. It's a combination we enjoy. Okay, I think we have enough shelving now. And we introduced a little bit more green. So that I'm pleased with. This is such a cute item with the blankets. Doesn't go with the rest of the house though, so it's out. Oh, yeah, I could use these shelves to... Oh no, I can't. Because... Oh, that would have been nice though. Fine. So with these pictures, I can do what I had initially planned. That it looks like they're standing on the shelves. Because the frame's actually thick enough that the back plate of the shelf doesn't pull through. Haha. Yeah. Okay. I'm changing the ceiling light maybe. Maybe I'll also go back to this one, I don't know. I feel like I haven't built a modern build in so long, I've forgotten what lamps were. That's a little big and dark. One big and one small. Oh, that's a fun idea for a bookshelf. Oh yeah, let's do that. And then I think, for now at least, this room is done. I don't think I want any artwork on these walls because I think the wallpaper is already busy and all the other walls are so full. But it's a really cozy living room. I like the size of it. It makes sense. Everything works. I'm happy. The next room I'm gonna do is gonna be the kitchen, I think. And I initially left the floor untiled because I was thinking actual tiles, not wooden floors. I wonder if we can go with a yellow, a mild yellow in the furniture. We do have the green windows. I think the yellow would go quite nicely with it, but it would probably mean we need to chill the fuck out with the floors. Unless we find something that complements it. That's not modern though. Or, like, can I make it appear modern? You know what? I want to try these. I want maybe this one. This one actually feels more modern. But yes, it's really hard. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try it out with both of them. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work and I go to white or something. I will always have the cop out of white tiles. I was thinking maybe the black because of the black windows. I don't know. I don't think I like it. That's too tiled. That's too busy. It's tricky. I mean, maybe. It's a little low, right? Yeah, that's not a backsplash. You know what? Let me place this here to see what goes with it, because that's the yellow kitchen I want to use. Maybe I just don't get tiles and I try to figure out a backsplash item. Let me just try this for a moment. The floor is really the floor is really kind of like throwing me off. Not gonna lie. It's a little distracting. What are you doing there? Yellow fridge. Is a yellow fridge too much? I could go with a green fridge. I actually could. It's not even bad. I think I want the beige fridge actually. Depending on what the stove says. The stove in beige has this I don't know, bottom drawer thing that feels really off in color. That definitely looks better in yellow, but I still think I prefer the fridge in beige. I think they have a dishwasher because a dishwasher saves on water. Ooh, I don't like that. But I do like that we have the shelves somewhere here. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that's so much better. Maybe I can find something that closes off the corner shelves better because I am not a fan of this. This is so randomly in the room. I don't like it. It's too big. I need half tile white one. I love so many of these outer corner pieces. Why do they have to slot to the outer corner? I want them to slot to anything. How many kitchens have outer corners? Not so many. Oh god. I'm not obsessed. Alternative. Is this something? Am I doing a thing? Like, let's get this thing here. This thing is popular in Scandinavia, not so much in other parts of the world. And I've seen a few builds where people did not stuck this over the sink, but I would always stuck it over a sink because this is a drying rack, and if you don't stuck it over the sink, all the water would, you know, just go on the counter, I guess. I think that works. That's enough storage. And not overwhelming for the space either. I think we can live with this. I don't think I have to hide this because I feel like it matches the modern vibes. I'm thinking microwaves match the vibe in general as a concept. You know, reheating food and blah blah blah. But I hate every single microwave. None of them visually match the vibe. Like, that thing is from the 80s. And that thing is from before my mother was born. But I do like microwaves in homes with children as well, because it gives the kids some sort of autonomy, which is great for gameplay. Yes, this is somewhat modern looking. And they're gonna get a kettle. So now that we have that, do we like a floor? This is more orange than yellow, so I think if any one of the two, it's gonna be this, maybe. But I would like a backsplash as well, and I don't know. It's a tough life for me. I'm having to make decisions. Nobody suffers as much as I do. If I want to use this somewhere, I'm just parking it. Maybe this can make for a good backdrop. Yeah, now we are in trouble. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm trying so hard. Oh, this is bothering me so much. It's glitching out so badly. Is there anything I can do? Think. What if I cover this up with a mirror? It's absolutely weird. But also it somehow works. It's not that bad. And it covers the weird edge and makes this look like one cohesive thing. You know, let's try it, I guess. It's this this is what happens when you make me build modern builds. I put mirrors in kitchens. I know this is a thing in real life too, by the way, but it's usually not done like this. Well, maybe from now on it will be. I think the kitchen on a functional level is pretty much done. I just need to put clutter everywhere and then maybe also have some curtains. I'm actually unsure if I even want them. We'll have to see. That kills so much light because it goes down so far. I don't think I like it. Maybe with resizing. It's too small. That looks great. No. Okay. That way I think I like it. It's not actually covering that much of the window anymore. We could maybe even put it even higher up. We just have to move this thing somewhere. I think I like that more even. God, if they ever updated it so that we can actually sort this thing better or like filter stuff, set favorites. The catalog, I mean. God, we're eating good that day. If only I wasn't too lazy for mods. There we go, one shelf done. Let's reassemble the kitchen. I just wanted this to be a bit more crowded than it usually is when I don't alt place things. Go to the other bottles. There's our little alcohol collection, I guess. I guess I just decided that. What if we put 1 or 3 things in here that aren't modern? As like a nod to recycling and reusing? Like maybe that's from the 60s and they got it from their grandma or something. I want it without the leaf, but I want it. I'm sure they use it for steaming things or something. Or storing stuff. I like this side of the kitchen so far. I try to keep it mostly within the color scheme, but then break it out here and there, predominantly with the mugs because I feel like that's more realistic. Like eventually things break, things get replaced, people give Q stuff, whatever. This is really ways out of the way, right? I don't think so. I don't think that's good that high up. I want the spice rack to be on the bottom shelf or else it doesn't make sense. Now the spice rack seems to be in a reachable space. Much prefer that. I wanted the cookbook. I don't actually know if the cookbook works because I downsized it. But really I also genuinely don't care. 'Cause I don't need it to work. It's a cute little addition if it does work. But if it does work, all it is a shortcut to cooking. But I can also just click the stove or fridge as usual. So it doesn't need to work. It just need to look pretty. This It's not super modern, but maybe modern enough. Simple enough, I should say, because it is not modern. It brings back a little bit of the round shape, like from the doorway. I have round shapes, or I want round shapes in every part of the home, so that it doesn't feel so disconnected. I haven't had any yet here. So I'm wondering, if I have a child, do I want this? Why not? A little bit of functionality for the kid. Can't hurt. Oh, I also almost forgot. A trash can. Definitely need a trash can in here. This thing deletes trash. I don't know if I want that. I can't decide if this feels very ecologically aware or very not ecologically aware because you're selling your trash. I don't know. It has a component that feels like fund, like when you get a deposit back for returning stuff so that it can be reused, but at the same time it looks more like you're incarcerating the trash. But I think visually it goes well here, right? I kind of like it. I'm still 50-50 on the interpretation though. Let's just roll with a good one. Let's just roll with the one that works for me to make it easier on myself. Some green? No, it's too rustic. Or is it? Does this go or doesn't it? Can't decide. I'm indecisive today, that's not good. And so we're gonna ignore it. And I'll just place it. And with that, I think the kitchen is done. I want to leave a lot of free space on the counters to cook together as a family. So that's gonna be it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do this open hallway something space now, because that's also where the dining nook is. Because right now they can cook, but they can't eat. Ew, that's kind of cute. Okay, I kind of like it. It's you know, it's a choice, trademarked and copyrighted, a choice. Really, it's a choice to just come into a house and immediately it's green and pink and like for an entire hallway. But hear me out, I think it kind of ties things together, like with the door that has these two stripes that kind of look like they are part of this design, the little whimsy, the green door. I think it works. It's loud and shrill, but I think it works. Damn. I'm doing it. This is my world. If I'm the god of this world, just be happy I use my powers for pink and green walls, and not worse. I kinda like this table. It has some of the vibes I'm going for with the modern, eco-ish. An alternative would be this, but it feels less modern. I don't think I want a round table, and I don't think I want a long table, because that would take too much space, and the last chair on the left side of the table would be weirdly in the room. No, I think I'll stick with this. And then maybe we can be a little fun with the chairs? Whatever that means, I haven't decided. Oh damn, that's the exact color. Maybe I don't want to be fun with the chairs. Huh? No. The color is an exact match, but the vibe is not. Yeah, that's too much. You're doing too much. That actually works quite well, but it's really not that fun. Behind the pink chairs in front of the pink background, I kind of like that. Maybe green? Actually, that's not bad. The contrast with the black lines, because we otherwise only have these two windows with the black lines and nothing else. And I think I want to take that opportunity. Ooh. We could kind of go all out here with the pink. This would for sure be a choice. I think it's too much of a choice, but maybe it just gave me an idea for like a Malibu Barbie kind of inspired house where everything's pink and Florida-ish and Malibu-ish and like over the top and 60s-ish. Maybe I just had an idea for the future, not for now. Although now that it's smaller, it doesn't bother me as much. Let's just let's just see. I'm just going with it for now. I can always change it back. But I want that, I think I want them both on this wall. And like at different heights. I think that's how I want it. Ooh, I like it. And I like it in the pink actually. I don't think it's overdoing it at all. If we add a bunch more pink, we're verging dangerously close to overloading it, sure, but as long as we keep the balance, I think we're actually fine. Okay, that's kind of cute. It's coming together. Oh, maybe from the newer kit. I wish that was green. Ooh, it's green and pink. Different green, but we can see past that. We're not that limited. Oh wait. I want to carry that over here actually, so we have some of that beigey color from these shelves on the other side. I'll just park things. I have to make a decision now. The decision in question is desk. Fun activity for the whole family going here? Or personal parental thing going here? I kind of want the child to have access to a computer. And we have space here, but it would make things more crowded. I'll just try it out. I'm gonna filter for green chairs, I think. I don't want to make it too cutesy. Like, this would obviously be cool color-wise, but I'm not into the heart shape. Yeah, why not? Maybe like this. Maybe I take it to the middle of that wall. Pushing it a little bit into the wall as much as I can get away with without it, like, skipping through the wall. Because I want this to be a kind of shallow bookcase. Because it is. It's a double-sided bookcase. So one side is kind of shallow. And we can take advantage of that. I thought I would like the black. I kind of don't. So that all was for not. That's better. And I'm also gonna push this into the wall to get rid of the backdrop, because the backdrop is the only thing I don't like. I want this to be an open shelf. Ooh, yes, I like that. I could use this plant here. Or I'll use that plant tray thingy from the plant kit. You know, the thingy. Where the heck is... Every time I want to use it, I have to look for it. Every time. I don't feel like looking for it anymore. I'm filtering for kids. There we go. Do I care about this being the wrong wood color? I don't think I do, because I really, really want the green. I really, really, really want green. Don't be mad. Now that we have these 3 plants, why don't I also look for something to place on the ground before them? And smaller? Maybe even smaller, actually. Oh, no, it makes a ring. Damn. Okay, I'm just looking for a smaller plant then. And maybe... Ooh, this comes in green, with a green foot. Okay, we're talking. I like that. I like that we have a few more natural plants and not just the pink ones. The pink plastic plants. Something on that wall. That wall is sad and it's crying loudly. I mean, it has a few of these rounded things, so that's why I'm currently thinking I want that picture. But I don't quite know. I think I'll stick with it for now and concentrate on the rest of the decoration in the room. Maybe I'll come back to it, maybe I won't. For this space, I want to use the smaller version of the rug I used for the table. And then here I want a doormat. Maybe the new one. There's a few very whimsical ones, but this one is totally day-to-day. We technically would need one here too. And I really don't want to. You just take off your shoes outside when you were in the garden. No. Oh, wait, this could be cool. This is for doors, but I kind of like it as a curtain right now. It's more of the beige, which I wish had more contrast, like maybe a black line or something. But I do like the idea of the beige to break up this extremely loud wallpaper and generally some calm in the midst of all this color can't really hurt. There we go. I'm just adding lots and lots of clutter to make this appear very lived because I'm utilizing this entry space as a living space, right? I'm just looking at random clutter items to see what hits the right nerve, but I know also that I want the little post-it notes thing. If I can find it. Why does this baby care clutter thing feel new to me? Was that always there? Was that always in that spot? Am I nuts? Ah, there's the post-its. We could even have pink post-its, but I want green post-its. I feel a bit of a way about the fact that these are completely identical shelves, including the books. So I think I want to change that. Fake it. Because I need to blend in where the stuff actually can go. But we have the bottom shelf. What's this? Sorry, that was German. Why was I German just then? I'm sorry. Didn't even realize that. It took me like legitimate seconds to wait. Oh, wait, what? Was I just speaking German? No. Maybe more books? And then maybe I can block something here, but that's so hard to do. I don't think I can. Is that already different enough? No. It may have to be, but in my heart of hearts, I know it's not. I just cover it in different books, I think. I changed the colors because originally it was this color and that made the clipping here very obvious. But when I change it to another color, boom, not so obvious. So now it looks a little bit different, at least. That makes my little heart a little bit happier. You know what we're missing? We're missing shoes for children. I have an internal debate going on about the thermostat. Because ACs are not very climate friendly, to put it mildly. But maybe this isn't an AC thing. Maybe this is because the home is outfitted with smart features that adjust the heating according to the temperature outside and makes it more energy efficient and thus better for the climate. And I think modern houses just have that. So yeah, the pink lamps are pretty fitting here in the entryway. And then we need some light here as well. I'm contemplating a standing light, but I don't know if that makes it too crowded. There is very thin lights that I normally don't use because they're too modern. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that the area around the desk is brighter than the area where you eat, because one is more for being like comfy and cozy, and the other one is where you have to concentrate on small print maybe, and you should prioritize good lighting. I never do usually with desks. This time I will. I hope. I'm not sure if what I'm doing right now is good or bad. I have the feeling it's bad. So the problem I'm having obviously is the borders. So I try to arrange it in a way that makes it look like a pattern, rather. And I can't decide if it works. What if I switch things around? I think I like it anyway. Oh, I'm so decisive with this. This is the voice somebody makes when they're really, really, really standing behind an idea. Since we're still in a family home, we might want some picture frames anyway, right? We have nothing with pictures. Okay. Now, in this space, I think I actually want to keep the small light. And then I'll design the kids' room. I'm actually looking forward to designing the kids' room. Although it's also a terrifyingly small space to make functional and fun. This might be a fun wallpaper. Might also be a bit much. It's a little playful too. Like, there would be wallpapers for children that would be more neutral and less deciding of a personality. But then I like deciding on a personality. I like designing for personality. So maybe I do that. It's also a fun continuation of the hallway public space, which immediately gets my ideas spinning that maybe the kid had a say in things. Maybe the parents were cool enough to actually include the child into picking a wall color. That would be so cool. Now we have a small space, so I want a bunk bed, a modern bunk bed. So we have a few choices. This might work. It's kind of cool. This is fairly neutral and could also work. The modern ones all work. Maybe that not. This one is a little bit wrong in vibes, but the others all work. I think I like the first one best. What do we want in this space? Maybe the desk. Although, full disclosure, I'm not even sure I want a desk in the room in the first place. Because I'm thinking the kid can also do their homework here. Or like if I move the laptop. Oh my god, what did I do there? And that would give us more utilizable space here. Now I can place a chair. Does seating work? Seating does work. Do side tables work? I don't think so. But I can use wall side tables. And we're gaming. Because I really like that with the fact that you can roll down the sides here to make a little, you know, blanket fort kind of situation. And I did recently use the wall shelf thing in my last build. And it did work well there. So I know it works. I know we can put shelves on the wall and have this still work. Factually, I know that. I tested it. I want this one. I find it charming and I don't use it enough. I think I don't want a toy box. I think I want to store toys on the shelf and utilize the space differently. Since we don't have a desk in this room, why not an activity table? Those look like desks, and that's always something that kind of annoys me. Because then it looks like the kid has two desks, and it's a little weird. But now I don't have that problem. Or maybe here. Yeah, that feels a little bit more balanced. We do need some storage, something that looks like usable things. Also not take up too much space, because we don't have that in abundance. Yeah, with a wide to match the bed. We can maybe squeeze one more toy in. Not sure how usable it's gonna be, but I like the look of it. And I'm willing to sacrifice usability. Sometimes they even work like this. Since that looks like storage, I'm a little bit happier. And I think that is a pretty functional kids space already. We have toys. We will add more toys. The small toys up here. Or not the baby toys, maybe. Superheroes. No, 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 no. I won't place the clay because the clay drives me fucking insane. As soon as you place the clay into any kind of home for any kind of sim, they will never touch anything else again. Their entire life will now be clay. It's infuriating. That's a bit redundant because you can also do those friendship thingies, the friendship bracelets at the crafts table. But I don't care. It looks more like a kid's room that way. And music. I like that little cat right here. That alone was worth it buying the kit, honestly. At least to me. I'm not even joking that much. I use that in so many kids' builds, and honestly also in some adult builds. Let's be real, I would have that. And a diary is a nice idea. And I think we have enough functional stuff in here that we can really move over to decorating the space. And it all worked out. Something fun, but also small. Because I don't have much space. The fun things are all too big. Is that fun enough? I'll keep it for now. And then we'll see. Horses? No, that is a completely different vibe. This is too matchy-matchy. This starts to be overwhelming. Maybe the dots? Oh, the dots are actually fun. They're, however, very 90s toned. Oh, a 90s bedroom would be fun too. Ooh, I need to make a 90s bedroom sooner or later. Fun, but not for that room. Why does nothing work with the wallpaper except the one that is too matchy-matchy? Maybe just an egg. And an egg on toast. Is this something? Does this even look like a flower? I don't like it. What if I use this pattern? That could be something. It's not exactly matching, which I prefer for kids' rooms. Because, and I said that in previous videos too, kids don't aim to have a room that is perfect for Architect Digest or something. It is everything that's fun to them. And it can and should be a little bit eclectic. Now this is a modern home, and I want this to look modern and cool, so this room is a little bit more stylized. Nevertheless, there needs to be something eclectic in there. There needs to be something where the kid just went off the rails. Because it's the kid's room, not the parents' room. This is nice. I want a few pictures to be just here, down where the kid would sit. Oh, that might be actually fun for a kid's room, this one here. With the birds. Oh, I also wanted to add books. I almost forgot that. Oh, yeah, I could add the books here. Wait a second. Oh, that's cute. Now it's really a reading nook. Oh. And yes, it's baby books. Let's pretend they're just kids' books, okay? It's completely fine. No, I like it. I'm a bit shy about adding too much right now, but I also want posters. 'Cause kids. Like, what's a kid's room without a poster? That looks like something a kid would think is fun. Okay, nice. Now for lighting. That lamp, maybe? I rarely ever use it. But it is from eco lifestyle, so it would actually even be fitting. And it kind of doubles as a nightlight when it's placed there. Oh, the owl light that is also a toy could go down here as a reading lamp. Yeah, and I think that's the kids' room done. In the end, I think it kind of came together and I like it. I'm not sure about functionality as it is now. I think the most important things do function definitely. Some of the things I'm not sure if they do, but even if they don't, they look cute. But now it's the parents' turn. I wonder if I want like one statement wall and then see if I can have a fitting neutral wallpaper on the other walls. That would then mean I would place the bed there, I think. Because otherwise, what's the point? Is that the same color? Oh, awesome! Awesome! And then maybe I can plan for like a statement thing here. Oh, no. I can center it. Bad idea. This would also be possible. I do that now and I can always just change it back. But I sometimes like it if something from a statement or feature wall comes back someplace else. Like this way it's still a feature wall, but it has some pattern recognition. And also I just grabbed a color at random, I just noticed that. Yeah, no, I picked the right one. I think something bright and airy is A, more in tune with the rest of the house, and B, a little bit more modern. Even though I'm personally one for the more moody colors. Oh, that's quite nice. Because that makes the windowsill the headrest. Ooh, that's actually quite cute. Oh, that's fitting. So now we need end tables. These ones could fit with the eco vibe and the modern vibe. Because the eco-modern vibe is a little bit more chill. The grandma's painted step stool has more fun colors. We could even do different colors if we wanted to. But I think I'm liking the blue. Definitely has to get closer though. And then I would place the wardrobe here. Oh, that's the exact same color. Oh, that's cool. Only does that make the blue very obviously wrong? No, I think actually it's fine. It almost makes it seem like there's a blue to teal gradient in the leaves and the wallpaper. It's like they planned that for me. I mean, there kind of is, but not as extreme as like not that blue. But it almost works. Maybe this yellow one. I just need to raise it up a little. Yeah. I think I'm gonna head over to decorating now because I don't need a lot of stuff in this room. This bungalow basically has it all. It's not that big, but it is packed. Maybe I can use the bubbly rock here to have some of that roundness left that is not very visible in this room. But again, I want to have it in every room. Like here, it's the little ghosty shelf and the lamp. And here it's gonna be that rock. Oh, actually, I have an idea just now. Maybe I want a chair where, you know, this chair where you throw everything, all the laundry goes to and stuff like this. Maybe they have one of those here. I think that's the donation box. They are environmentally aware, and I think they might, you know, buy secondhand and then also donate their clothes. I think they would do that. I'm just gonna grab this pile of laundry and place it on the chair. Yes, look at this. That's the laundry chair. The girlies that know, the others should know. The laundry chair is an integral part of a household. Or maybe they do sports here and I can, like, obviously not this. This is a bit much. Or actually, maybe not. Maybe it's not a bit much. And then we put this workout map here. And then I also want, but I want this. But that I need something to place that on. So I also need to look at surfaces now. The yellow is cool. We don't have that much yellow yet, so it's also not overpowering. But one thing I just realized is that I kind of neglected, very much so, neglected the green from the window frames. So I think I should incorporate something green. I'm just making random things green, but it kind of works. I think it works. Life hack. Just click random things and give them green swatches. Oh, actually, this is not green, but this is very modern. And it looks like one of those lamps too that wakes you up by imitating the sunrise. Oh, they have this weird glow when you size them down, but I choose to ignore that. Anyway, I think one of those sunrise lamps is actually very modern and very cool. We also need plants. Plants are green. She's stretching. She's stretching. And then we need a big light. Oh, this. It's really colorful, but not overwhelmingly so. I think my statement walls work. And it's bathroom time. I don't know why I'm so excited about it. It's a pretty annoying layout. I want some pretty neutral tiles. Because I think most modern bathrooms are relatively neutral. And just focus on a pop of color with like the fabrics, like shower curtains or something. But I also don't want to do that to a fault, because I also think that a lot of modern interior design is frankly pretty boring. Even though I think this build proves it. You totally can do a colorful modern build. It's just collectively society has chosen that everything needs to be beige or gray or white or black, and happiness is forbidden. There is at least some merit to having like neutral tones that are calming and soothing, but if you do this too much, it just becomes lifeless, and that is the opposite of calming and soothing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the white route and then try to add some color with the furniture. Maybe some wood tones, something to break it up. And I do want a bathtub shower combo or a bathtub and a shower. But I think a bathtub and a shower will be a little crowded in this space. Plus this thing here is really modern. We could go for black hardware. Black hardware is kind of modern. If we do so, we're kind of locked with one specific set of sinks. but I'm ready to do that. Because I want this to be modern. Fortunately, I'm unsure about all the wood colors. Not again! I'm also unsure about any and all placements here. So this is nicer, but this is also completely blocking the light. Maybe here, but that takes up more space, I feel. Makes placement unnecessarily hard. Unless I go left and right of the door, maybe? But I think this wood is maybe a good compromise because it's a little darker than the door and the windows, yes, but it's like the same shade family. So still cool with me. I didn't really leave me much room for storage because I could put storage here, but then I would block the windows and what's the point? We could have wall storage on shelves. That's not right. But maybe black. But of course, that's a lot. That's less overwhelming, I think. Or maybe this one, actually? A little too red, but maybe in a way that still works? We could maybe even try to incorporate both. That feels spaced out a bit more evenly. Yes, I'm happy with that construction. Yeah, okay, I'm happy. Okay. Officially clutterfied the bathroom. Now the lamp. I think I'm gonna stay with this model, but I'll make it black. And I think that makes for a comfortable little bathroom. So all we have left to do is the actual outside, which includes the rooftop terrace, and I will actually start with that one. I want planters outside upstairs, but I think I'm gonna head over to debug so I can get the planter boxes from Eco Lifestyle. There we go. Oh, this is actually perfect in color. We can maybe have 2 of these and then have bugs and bees. This way we can have kind of the utility garden up there. And then I wanted planter boxes here somewhere. I did not forget that. That's kind of cute. Hot tub. That's actually pretty cool to have a hot tub on your roof. Yeah. Okay, I think I like the rooftop terrace. It's a pretty functional space and a pretty place. Now, downstairs, we have to take care of business. By business, I mean trash. Naturally, the recycling bin. This to me looks like plastic and paper, even though it's probably both paper or paper and glass. But like, this looks like plastic and paper, and then a regular trash can. And then I want a bike. An eco-friendly mode of transportation. Looky. And then for the real garden, maybe this. It's actually made for the space I have left. I want outdoor cooking as well. I think that's a necessity. Swings are actually kind of cool for this. Also more for the kid to do. Especially since the kid has such a small room. I'm sorry, child. It also kind of mimics the home. So that's cool. And now for the plants. This is gonna be tough for me because I like to do like chaotic wild flower patches, and that's not what I'm going for with this build. So I have to go against my own nature here. I have to plant orderly. How's that for orderly? Yeah, I think I really like it. I'm gonna do some terrain paint and then it's done. This is the outside of the building. It's a modern bungalow for people who are eco-aware and are living the eco lifestyle, but not necessarily like fully self-sufficient. It's got a rooftop terrace. It's got a garden that's fit for a child to play in as well. It's got solar panels and a skylight, and also solar panels on the little carport thing for a bike and the trash cans. And then in the front it also has a little pond. And I'm calling it a pond, not a fountain, because there's kois swimming in there, if you can tell. So it's a little koi pond, but a more modern one. And if you wonder how I did this, it's by placing those lilies. On the outside you can already see some of the modern vibes and some of the eco-living vibes. They have bees, they have bugs, they have the solar panels, they have ways to plant things all on the rooftop. But for now, let's head inside. So upon entering the home, we are immediately not only in the entryway where you have all your classic entryway things, but we are also in our home office. It's fun and modern colors, and most importantly, they go with our green windows. I wanted the vibe to be quirky and colorful to kind of balance off the boxy, boring modernness of the building, and I hope I made it a kind of fun place to stay in that ensues a little bit of personality. This is also where you go outside into the garden. And opposite to the little office area is the dining area. The dining area is also the quirky, stylish version of modern. And it is right next to the kitchen. The kitchen is, I feel, big enough for a family to cook in. Like, I set this bungalow out for 3 people to live in, and 3 people could cook here. As many modern kitchens, it's relatively clean, there's not too much clutter, but obviously I'm me, so there's some clutter. We have some clutter here on this wall, and some clutter on the opposite wall, but also a lot of closed storage so that it doesn't feel too cluttered. It's very efficiently used space. I made the weird decision to have a mirror behind the sink, but I kind of like it. It also opens up the room a little bit so it doesn't feel like you're just staring at the wall while doing the dishes. And for a little bit of family gameplay, I added the curfew wall thing where you can write little messages to your loved ones. And to incorporate the eco-living thing, I used the trash can that auto-recycles. Opposite to the kitchen, we have the living room. The living room is a cozy space that looks out into the garden. I think the view from the living room is quite lovely. We have a fake fireplace, not a real fireplace, because a real fireplace is not very eco-friendly, but you can fake it with a candle. And above this is the television that is disguised as a picture, so there's not a huge, big black rectangle on the wall. And behind the couch is a bookshelf with loads and loads to read, and the speakers for surround sound. Further down the hallway, there is the kids' room right next to the living room. It's a smaller space, but it's got lots of stuff to do for the child. There's my sim in the background on the slide, falling flat on her back. But the kid can play with different toys. I don't have a toy box here, but I placed some random toys on these shelves. We have some superheroes and some alien tentacles and a reading light because I built a little reading nook right here. I thought it was kind of cute because this bed, that's a bunk bed, has these curtains that you can pull down, and then you have your own little blanket fort. And instead of a desk here, because the kid can just do their homework at the dinner table, I have a crafts table here, so I have more useful space instead of wasted space in this very small room. And then opposite to the kids' room is the bathroom. The bathroom is also a kind of small room and a square, so I had to use the space efficiently. It also has this dead corner where I prioritized the look from the outside with the windows. I made it again quite modern looking, but I wanted to avoid the coldness that comes from a lot of modern bathrooms, so I hope I managed to do that by incorporating wood and plants and by incorporating black as a contrast color so it doesn't just all blend into one. And then the final room is the parental bedroom. It's a quirky and colorful space because, again, my main goal was to make a not boring modern space that has a lot of personality, and I think I managed that. It again goes with the green windows that was important in every room, so every room that has the green windows also has some of the green accents so that the windows aren't weirdly standing out. And I think that despite this room being so colorful, it is not overwhelmingly bright, because I combined some of the more brighter colors with some of the more subdued colors, and also added some beige tones and more calming, soothing, natural tones. Overall, I hope you liked the build. I enjoyed making it. I had actually a ton of fun, which isn't super common for me with modern builds. I really made sure to give something for every member of the family, including the child. From adding a microwave so the child can make their own dinner if they want to having a rooftop terrace as a getaway for the parents while the kid plays downstairs. I tried to make this a cohesive space. So yeah, as night falls over Newcrest and we can see our little bungalow in the beautiful nightlight, I leave you to let me know if you like the build or not, and I see you in the next one. Goodbye!